बट बंदा बहुत स्मार्ट है, मतलब वो जो लोगों को लगता है ना कि हवा में है, बंदा बहुत जेन्युइनली बहुत स्मार्ट है, उसको बिजनेस समझता है, उसको ब्रांडिंग समझती है, उसको अपनी इमेज बहुत क्लियर है।
क्यों ऐसा बिहेव कर रही हो? क्यों पीछे रहा तुमने?
क्योंकि आज मुझे तुम्हारी असलियत का पता चल गया है।
जाने जाना ढूंढे तुझे दीवाना।
We've all heard the name Salman Khan, a name that carries weight in Bollywood, one that's synonymous with superstardom. But have you ever wondered what makes Salman Khan, well, Salman Khan? It's been over 35 years since Salman Khan first stepped into Bollywood. In those 3 decades, he starred in over 100 films, many of which became massive blockbusters. His career has seen peaks that others only dream of. But behind all the glitz and glamour lies a man who's faced constant controversies, legal battles, and turbulent relationships. Despite all this, one thing remains constant: his immense popularity. 2 major criminal cases, jail time, multiple accusations from ex-girlfriends. His image has been put through the ringer. He's fought with co-stars, bullied rivals, and seen his personal life splashed across tabloids.
Bollywood's eternal brat Salman Khan lived up to his reputation once again.
Yet despite it all, the tiger of Bollywood stands tall. Salman Khan's journey to fame wasn't handed to him. Born into the famous Khan family, with his father, Salim Khan, being a legendary screenwriter, Salman could have easily lived under his father's shadow. But instead, he carved his own path. Unlike other star kids, Salim Khan never pressured Salman into following a specific career. Instead, he gave Salman the freedom to make his own decisions, personally and professionally. His breakthrough came with Main Pyar Kiya in 1989, a film that skyrocketed him to fame. He went from being a supporting actor to the face of Bollywood's new wave. The 90s saw Salman as the quintessential lover boy of the industry, with hits like Baghi, Sanam Bewafa, and Hum Aapka Hain Khoon. His image was clean, and his fan base, massive. In those early years, Salman's relationships with contemporaries like Amir Khan and Shah Rukh Khan were strong. They were all rising stars, each with their own fan following.
I think Amir is damn funny in the film. Amir has got this really clean image. I don't know how he manages it.
बड़े भाई से भी ज्यादा और इनकी फैमिली ने मेरा बहुत ध्यान रखा और सिर्फ धक्के ही नहीं खाए हैं, मैंने इनके घर का खाना भी खाया.
Salman was the carefree lover boy on screen, while off screen he enjoyed deep friendships with his fellow actors. But as Salman's career soared, his personal life became the subject of intense media scrutiny. With love interests like Aishwarya Rai and Sangeeta Bijlani, his relationships became as famous as his films. Yet, the media's obsession with his personal life took a toll.
किसी ने आपके बाप को गाली दी, माँ को गाली दी, आपकी गर्लफ्रेंड को कुछ कहा, आपको कुछ कहा, तो आप उससे ताल्लुकात रखेंगे? नहीं रखेंगे ना? खत्म हो गई बात.
Salman's relationship with Aishwarya Rai, in particular, was one of the most publicized and controversial. Their on-again, off-again romance grabbed headlines, but it wasn't all sunshine. Reports of his obsessive behavior and emotional outbursts became the talk of the town. And when the relationship ended, it only fueled more speculation and rumors. But what happened after Aishwarya left? The tabloids weren't done with Salman yet. His infamous fallout with Shah Rukh Khan in 2008 was the climax of years of tension. A long-standing friendship turned into a bitter rivalry. And the reason? Rumors of personal jabs, professional jealousy, and of course, their relationships with the same woman. In the years that followed, Salman found solace with Katrina Kaif. But even here, the media's prying eyes wouldn't leave him alone. His personal life was never truly his own. And yet, despite all the public scrutiny and personal battles, Salman remained at the top. Despite the controversies, the fights, and the heartbreaks, Salman Khan's ability to connect with audiences is undeniable. His films may not always win critical acclaim, but they always bring in the crowds. He remains one of the few stars whose name alone guarantees box office success. But it wasn't just one night. No, Salman's obsession with Aishwarya had been simmering for years. His toxic behavior, his obsessive nature, had begun to severely tarnish his public image. Once seen as Bollywood's golden boy, Salman was now being painted as the bad boy of the industry, a man whose personal demons were beginning to affect his career. Vaniyant, meanwhile, Shah Rukh Khan had risen to the top, the King Khan of Bollywood, adored by millions for his charming roles, especially his on-screen chemistry with Aishwarya Rai. Movies like Devdas brought them immense success, and their pairing was loved by the public. Shah Rukh was not just the king of Bollywood, he had taken Bollywood to international heights with his own production company, Red Chillies Entertainment. Salman couldn't stand seeing Shah Rukh, the man he once considered a close friend, working with his ex. It was a bitter pill to swallow. While Shah Rukh thrived, Salman's obsession grew, and it wasn't long before his frustration boiled over. Vivek Oberoi, a man who would soon become a pawn in Salman's toxic spiral. Vivek shocked the industry when he called a press conference, revealing that he was in a relationship with Aishwarya after she broke up with Salman. But what followed was even more shocking. Vivek, in the conference: Salman Khan made 41 calls to me in a single night. He threatened me, abused me, mentally harassed me. His obsession with Aishwarya never ended. I was left to face the consequences.
बार-बार उनका फोन आया 41 बार in one night. 41 times he has called me in one night.
Vivek's brave words marked the beginning of his downfall. After the press conference, Vivek's career was effectively blacklisted. Industry insiders whispered that Salman's immense power had turned the tide against him. Vivek, once a rising star, became an outcast, and the truth was clear. Salman's toxic obsession had ruined yet another life.
From being this lovable boy, जिसको सब लोग पसंद करते हैं, suddenly एक outcast हो गया था मैं.
In 2014, singer Arijit Singh made the mistake of angering Salman at an awards show. Arijit arrived late and in casual clothes, which made Salman take a jab at him on stage. Arijit's ego was bruised, and it wasn't long before he found out that his career would pay the price for this. Cut to a scene of Arijit singing Jagumia in Sultan, with Rahat Fateh Ali Khan's voice over it. Salman removed Arijit from the song Jagumia in Sultan and gave it to Rahat Fateh Ali Khan instead. Arijit publicly apologized multiple times, but Salman remained unmoved. Arijit's career was stunted, and it became apparent that no one in the industry was willing to speak out against Salman. Fear gripped Bollywood. If you crossed Salman, the consequences were too severe. By the late 90s, things got worse. Two major cases hit the headlines. The first was in 1998 when Salman was accused of hunting two black bucks, a protected species revered by the Vishnoi community. The second came in 2002 with a hit-and-run case. Salman's reputation was hanging by a thread, and yet his power in Bollywood only seemed to grow. As his personal life became more chaotic, his public image plummeted. The Salman Khan of the 90s, the heartthrob, the lover boy, had now transformed into the bad boy of Bollywood. Once adored, his reputation was now marred by allegations of anger, ego, and abuse of power. Even his fan following began to dwindle, particularly among women who had once adored him. While Salman struggled, his contemporaries Shah Rukh Khan, Amir Khan, and Akshay Kumar continued to thrive. Amir and Shah Rukh were known for their diverse roles and meticulous choice of films, while Akshay Kumar had begun to carve out a successful career through his versatile performances. Salman's films, by contrast, were becoming fewer and further between, and his public life seemed to overshadow his career. But then came 2008. The film Wanted changed everything. Salman, for the first time in years, embraced the role of an anti-hero, larger than life. The audience loved him in this new avatar, and suddenly, he was back on top. With Dabangg in 2010, Salman reinvented himself again, this time as the tough, yet lovable, corrupt cop. The film's success marked a turning point in his career, and the Bhai image was born. From Ready to Bodyguard, Ek Tha Tiger to Bajrangi Bhaijaan, Salman's films consistently brought in blockbuster numbers. Despite the critics, the audience adored him. He had transformed his bad boy image into that of a larger-than-life figure, a hero who wasn't perfect, but had a heart of gold. What do you think about Salman Khan? Does his legacy hold up, or has his past actions defined his future? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more videos like this. See you next time!